Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've had a great day so far. So I had told you in my last haul video that I was gonna basically hang up with y'all from that and film my winter family room and kitchen, and that's exactly what I did. It's a pretty cool background, isn't it? I'm trying not to get too close. I don't want my hat to catch on fire. But anyway, so what do you all do? Do you take Christmas down and just go straight back to every day, which is what so many people do? But are you one that you just can't quite let go of all the extra things? And do you decorate for winter? And if so, what do you do? I would love to know what you guys do. I started decorating for winter about 5 years ago, and I just really enjoy it. So I'm going to take you around and let you see what I came up with for 2024. Okay, friends, so we're gonna walk around my family room and I will show you how I transformed from Christmas into winter. Let's start with this fire hazard over here. Yes, those are real candles. I was wanting to do something with Greg's milk glass. This winter, I thought, you know, white and green, what could I do? And I kept playing around, and nothing was working out. And so Greg just did this, and no, we don't light them all the time, but it is very pretty to have them lit. I love that mirror that came from Hobby Lobby. Those garlands came maybe from Kirkland's or Amazon. We've had those for a few years. I'm not really sure. And then here are 18 of the milk glass vases that Greg has thrifted over the past several months. They're just up there on some of my antique books. And there, I left my stocking or sock stretchers up, and my little, oh, I forgot what it's called, but that thing to blow the heat out of the fireplace. I have a nice fire going. I am definitely ready for the winter weather that is coming. There's my old crock that we got. Ruby, hi. Tell everybody hi. That's the old crock that I got from 231 this summer. Just filled it with some frosted blueberries. All that greenery and things came from Hobby Lobby. There is my scuttle bucket that I got off Facebook Marketplace, and the old match holder that I got at an estate sale. Now, you can go, if you don't know, you can go to YouTube's. You can go to YouTube and just put in whatever season you're wanting. I put in winter ambiance art for TV, and you can have something pretty to look at on your TV. I don't know why every time I do this shot, y'all, it turns this funky color. It has something to do with my overhead lighting, I think. But down there, I just kept my antique books down there and added some ironstone. So nothing really changed there. I'm not going to add any kind of garland to the TV because, as many as you know, you probably have this trouble too. It blocks the sensors. But over here, I was as much as I love my tree, I was happy to get my old door back. That is a wreath that Greg got off Amazon 2 or 3 years ago. And then I just put lots of greenery and pine cones just to kind of tie in with what our weather is like. Brought in some pictures. Those are not ironstone pictures. Those are all from Hobby Lobby. Had to bring out my little brass bunny. I love my little brass bunny. And then inside of our, what are these, lamps, I added these little deer that I got off of eBay. These teeny tiny little vintage plastic deer. Brought out my lady gloves, some more books. Very simple over here. Just put up some winter wreaths. This right here is why we don't add things to our couch, my friends. And they are playing. They're not being mean. Now, this little area over here, I wasn't prepared really for the winter for it. But I think that we pulled together some, you know, it looks fine for what we pulled together. Okay, then coming back over here, we still have the 2 chairs, the trunk, and in the tray, I just added some more greenery. Brought my brass, kept my brass deer out that I had out this Christmas, and this is the ironstone teapot that I got from Four Sisters the other day, and I filled it with some greenery. Then to this table, brought out a book, some more of my copper. And there are 2 more of the little deer that I got off of eBay. I paid $4 for all 3 of those. Now, I'll admit, I did not know how tiny they were. And then underneath, I did keep my campfire marshmallow tin. I just could not put it up, but just added some pine cones and greenery to that. Now, y'all, I've got to tell you about this blanket. I don't think you're going to have any luck finding it. I got it from Walmart during Christmas, and it is like the Sherpa, but it's the deer. It just has deer on it, and I love the neutral colors with the green for winter. You could use that for winter and Christmas. Trust me, they're plain. No animal is harmed in this video. So this is my family room for winter 2024. It's very simple and very cozy. Just wasn't quite ready to put away all of the things, and definitely was not ready to put out spring and everyday decor. Okay, so coming into our kitchen, I just put, you know, the cream colored throws in there, the Hello winter pillow. I got that on Amazon. It come in a pack of 4. One of them says Merry Christmas, I think, and then there are 2 trees, which I probably could have put the trees on the couch because they're just the green evergreens, but we're constantly, you know, having to deal with the animals liking to play with those. Brought out, I kept all that the same. There's the butter churn, the grater, the pickle jar of beans, kept all that the same. The only thing down here is I removed the red houses, left up my white houses, added some pine cones, and put out those snowflake lanterns. Those came from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And then up here, there's Ruby. She likes to hop up there and sleep. That way she can watch me. She can see me really good. She gets up there from the couch. This comes from Hobby Lobby, and it is so soft. It's just a fur table runner. I moved the tureen that was on the island over here. Now, I did have my dough bowl over here, but Ruby Sue didn't like that, and she chewed a part of the dough bowl, so I will show you her damage. Over here, I brought in the green lantern, left out the church. Was excited to put out my Frosty Morn lard bucket. I wasn't going to put that up, and Greg's like, well, it's Frosty, you have to. Now up here, just added the snowflakes, put some bottle brush trees up there and some winter greenery. Other than that, everything is the same, except for I did add some rechargeable lights up under there. Over here, just put the ironstone back in the middle. You can see, just did the same over here, the snowflake, and some greenery. And then the coffee bar, I just kept it simple. I totally forgot about these restaurant ware platters that I thrifted, and then my little pitcher. So I brought all that out, pulled in some copper. I love copper in the wintertime. Got out my little deer mugs. These came from Hobby Lobby 2 years ago. I did a Winter Wonderland about 3 years ago, and this was the dishes that I used, but they're also perfect for winter in my opinion. Now, over here, for what I have been most excited to show you guys, is we moved that, I don't know what you want to call it. China. It's not really a china cabinet. It's not a Hutch. I know there's a word for it, but I don't exactly remember what it is. But we got it at that estate sale. I did a short on it the other day. We moved that in here, and y'all, I absolutely love it. There is our Pendergrass antique sign that we got at TJ's Antiques and Collectibles the other day. These are a collection of my tall ironstone pitchers, and this is my ironstone teapot. I cannot remember where we got that. We either got it at 231 or the Antique Barn in Springfield. I'm not sure. Just added some winter greenery to that pitcher, and then I put out an extra plate that I had with the deer. I love these. You could keep these up all winter. Now they've come out with a pattern. It's very, very similar, and it has little red berries. I almost want those too, but in the winter I do kind of like to do away with the red. Now, this is how she looks all closed up. Let's open her up. We added electric lighting in here. We had the same lights, the rechargeable ones, magnetic ones, and Greg just couldn't stand it, so he added those just the other day. Now this was yellow, an awful yellow, and Greg painted it black. So there is the little cream and sugar set that I got at that last estate sale. Y'all, do y'all remember that recipe with 5 cents worth of cloves? I need to display it a little bit better, but for now I just stuck it in there. So this is the top shelf. That is the Frosty card I got at Antiques on 231 from the old So-and-so's booth. Then moving down here, I love the little butter mold with the little butter bats. There are some more of those little deer. I actually got those maybe off Facebook Marketplace, and they're a little bit bigger. This keeps going back. Y'all, I have no idea what that wood piece back there was for. I got it free at a flea market, so it's just like a architectural piece. And then down here, it's just a collection of more of my ironstone pitchers, a sugar bowl. There's my bowls that I love. They remind me, they may be the ladyfinger bowls. They're not square. And I just have, you know, my old doorknobs in there. Have some antique books. I put out a beer bottle in here because those colors I think are great for the winter too. And then down here, I just kind of did a collection of my pantry boxes and sifter. I have a little sugar box down there. Just not, you know, that's something I'll probably just work on an awful lot. And then to my table, it was necessary for me to keep this simple. But I ended up having to move the dough bowl over here, which takes up a lot of space. And to the dough bowl, I added, for now, my ironstone jello molds, because I couldn't find anywhere else to put them, pine cones and greenery. But let me show, but the whole reason that I had to move it, because it looked great behind the couch, is look what Ruby Sue did. Them little teeth coming in, hurting her. Like, that was crazy. And For the record, she did that in no time. Like, we are not absent parents. But then the dishes are just more of the deer dishes. The dinner plate is just trees. The bottom dinner plate is just trees and snow, so you can use that all winter. These chargers came from Hobby Lobby, and as well as the placemats. So that just made for a simple little winter table. So then in the kitchen, I just kept it simple, in my opinion. With my little hanging fruit basket, vegetable basket, I just added some pine cones. That little pillow says sweater weather. Just some little things I've collected over the past few years. Then here I put Greg's big wooden bowl that he got in bell buckle. Added some of my rolling pins. Now this one is a new one, obviously. I got it at Hobby Lobby 2 or 3 years ago. Some greenery. Was excited to bring back out the copper. Let's get warm and cozy. Just brought warm. I just tried to bring warm things. Comfy and cozy, y'all. You would not believe, this is nothing compared to the signage that I used to put out. And then I brought my box back. Just added a few little things to it. There is my butter. Okay, so I've seen two different things. I've seen that these are old butter churns, like not, you know, clearly not as old as the wooden ones. But I've also heard that they're mayonnaise makers. So who knows? If you know, let me know. There is a platter that goes with that. I love that little platter. More wood tones and more copper. And there's my precious little ironstone toothpick holder. There's my mother-in-law's asparagus casserole recipe card. Y'all, if you like asparagus, that's pretty awesome. Another ironstone pitcher just with some of my old wooden mashers and more greenery. There is my grater. I don't have a kitchen towel there. I had one and it was just too long. And then I just added some greenery to that. Up to the top, I kept the whole bacon thing. I kept the cookies up there, kept the butter molds up there. All I really did was take down the Christmas and added the snowflake. Here's a shot from this side. And then on here, I brought out the bowl that Greg got me for Christmas, stuck my lamp in it, and added some pine cones and some greenery. Now, I want to point out this greenery is similar to an everyday greenery that I use that I get at Hobby Lobby, but this is frosted, as you can see. And I got this about 4 or 5 years ago at Walmart after Christmas on clearance for 10 cents a stem. And I bought every one they have. I think I've got about 20. So here, I just stuck with the Old Faithful, kept it exactly like it was. Love my copper teapots. Okay, then up here, we tried to tone it down and do it just a little bit different. We kept the old coffee meals and coffee cans, put those in the middle. Over there, put some ironstone, some copper, some greenery, and the 3 teapots. And then who remembers that amazing vegetable covered dish that I got at Four Sisters? So I put it up there. That's an ironstone platter in the back that came from Antiques on 231. Those are my teapot and coffee pot from Johnson's & Brothers Snow White Regency. And peeking out from behind there is a copper coffee pot. So there is a look at the kitchen for winter for 2024. I wanted to show you a night look at the fire and the candles. It is so pretty and toasty, and I'm fine if we get a blizzard. And look, I love the droopy candles. And over here, that sweet little candle. All right, so that was it. I am still working on the living room and dining room, and I'm going to try to get that living room done. I guess I'll do the dining room maybe first, and then I will share with you the living room because it's going to house most of my Valentines. The foyer, like we had talked about in my previous video, it's just going to be every day pretty much. But I have excited to show you the hutch that we moved out there because it is full of more ironstone. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. You all stay warm. Be careful this next few days if you're in this area and you get out. But have fun. Enjoy it. Gosh, I hope we get enough to make a snowman. I will not be making a snowman, but I'm going to enjoy seeing everybody else's. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great night. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.